NIS introduces trust visa to deepen foreign investments in Nigeria. Dozens dead and abducted in rebel attack on Ugandan school. IMC confirms payment of participation fee to NPL clubs. FIFA announces anti-racism task force. Good evening. It's a warm welcome to Citizen FM News at 6. I am Bolawala Makinde. Inspector General of Police Usman Akali Baba has approved the redeployment of the Deputy Inspectors General of Police DIGs Hafiz Unowa, Bala Chiroma and Frank Mba. This comes less than 24 hours after Chiroma and Mba's promotion from Assistant Inspectors General of Police AIGs to DIG by the Police Service Commission. Force Public Relations Officer CSP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, in a statement on Saturday, disclosed that Inowa was deployed to head the Department of Logistics and Supply. The recently promoted Chiroma and Mba were also said to have been posted to head the Department of Training and Development and the Department of Research and Planning, respectively. The Nigeria Immigration Service, NIS, has introduced a trust visa that would serve as deepening foreign investments in Nigeria. The NIS, under the leadership of Carol Wuraola Adepoju, Acting Comptroller General, introduced Trust Visa, a new initiative to safeguard the interests of foreign investors entering the country for business purposes. Adepoju said this during her visit to Murtala Mohammed International Airport, MMIA Lagos, where the Visa on Arrival VOA Lounge was unveiled. Adepoju reiterated that the primary objective of this initiative is to prevent fraudulent individuals posing as business persons from taking advantage of foreign investors seeking partnership with Nigerians. The Trust Visa system also serves as a guarantee of authenticity for foreign investors involved in Nigerian partnerships. The newly elected president of the Nigeria Guild of Editors, Eze Anaba, has extended a hand of fellowship to fellow contestants and promised to further the cause of journalism. Anaba made this known in his victory speech shortly after he was announced as winner for the post of Guild President at NGE's 2023 Biennial Convention, which took place in Owerri, Imo State. He described his election as a mandate to advance the integrity and authority of the Guild and influence debate on press and broadcasting freedom, ethics, and the culture and business of news media. A federal high court in Abuja has restrained the former Speaker of the Nasarawa State House of Assembly, Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi, the fifth respondent, and Jacob Ajegana Gudu, sixth respondent, from parading themselves as the Speaker and Deputy Speaker, respectively, of the Nasarawa State House of Assembly, NSHA. Justice Obiora Atuegu Eguatu issued the order on Thursday while ruling on an ex parte motion argued by Z.K. Usman and L.O. Olaniregun for the plaintiffs, Oga Ogazi, and 12 others. The presiding judge ordered that the respondents, ATF, IGP, Nasarawa CP, Clerk of the State Assembly, and 10 others to show cause on Wednesday, June 21st, while the prayers sought on the motion ex parte should not be granted. Two speakers and deputies had emerged on June 6th following the proclamation issued by Governor Abdullahi Sule for the inauguration of the 7th Assembly. Co-chairman, Nigeria Interreligious Council, His Eminence Archbishop Daniel Oko, President Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, and His Eminence Alhaji Mohammed Said Abubakar, CFR, Sultan of Sokoto, and President General, Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, NSCIA, have declared that no religion is superior to another. The duo condemned the spate of hate speeches before and after the 2023 elections. This is contained in a statement signed by the two religious leaders and made available to journalists. In foreign news, the death toll in a deadly attack on a school in western Uganda's Mpodwe town has risen to at least 40, with an unknown number of people abducted, according to the town's mayor and local media reports. The victims included the students, one guard, and 2 members of the local community who were killed outside the school. Mbotue Lubiria Mayor Sylvester Mampozo told the Associated Press on Saturday. Mampozo said that while some of the students suffered fatal burns when the rebels set fire to a dormitory, others were shot or hacked to death with machetes. Police, however, did not expand on the nature of the attack or how the victims died. Army spokesperson Felix Kulagie placed the death toll at 37. 8 people were injured and 6 others kidnapped, he said. The conflict in Sudan has displaced more than 1 million children, 270,000 of them in the Darfur region. This was stated by the UN Children's Agency, UNICEF, warning that more were at grave risk. Fighting has raged in Sudan since mid-April between Army Chief Abdel Fattah el-Burhan and former Deputy Mohammed Hamdan Daglo, who commands the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, RSF. As well as the more than 1 million displaced, at least 330 children have been killed and more than 1,900 wounded. This was stated by UNICEF in a statement on Thursday. In sports, the Interim Management Committee has confirmed the payment of participation fees to all clubs that participated in the 2022-2023 Nigeria Premier League season. IMC Head of Operations Davidson Omi discloses to journalists in Abuja. Omi said the 200 million startup grant was shared equally among the 10 teams to reduce the strain at the commencement of the 2022-2023 NPL season, stating that the committee is focused on the turnaround of the league. The president of the World Football Governing Body, FIFA, announced Thursday the creation of an anti-racism task force featuring Real Madrid's winger Vinicius Jr. On Thursday, Gianni Infantino met in Barcelona with the Brazilian Football Confederation CBF president Ednaldo Rodriguez ahead of Brazil's friendly against Guinea on Saturday. Real Madrid winger Vinicius Jr. was racially abused by Valencia supporters in May in an incident which provoked worldwide outrage. Last week, supporters found guilty of abusing Vinicius were issued stadium bans and fines by the Spanish authorities. And now, before we end Citizen FM News at 6, here is another look at our highlights. NIS introduces trust visa to deepen foreign investments in Nigeria. Dozens dead, others abducted in rebel attack on Uganda's school. IMC confirms payment of participation fee to NPL clubs. And FIFA announces anti-racism task force. And that has been Citizen FM News at 6. I am Bolawala Makinde. The news was edited by Rayo Omotosho. Good evening.